Okay, let us continue to solve some more problems here. See, on the screen you are observing three problems have been attached. Find the values of the following. Value means we have to find out principal value. Principal values of these. We have to find out principal values of this. So these three problems looks very simple from the outset, but it's not so easy. See how we students make mistakes. I will explain in this video. See, these are all 1 mark questions, so we can expect such questions for only 1 mark. See, this in part A you can expect 1 mark, or maybe in some papers they may ask for 2 marks. Basically these questions will be asked for 1 mark. So let's let us do one by one here. So I will consider first problem. So what is the function given? Find the value of the following. So what is given there? See here, observe carefully. Sine inverse of sine 3 pi by 5. Okay, what is the value? So here it's very, see here, if we say this is equal to, say this sine inverse and sine is there, so we can write 3 pi by 5, then this is absolutely wrong. Why this is not right? See, according to the property sine inverse and sine inverse to each other, so I write the angle only. Why it is wrong? See here, 3 pi by 5 is given. So let's check out this. See here, 3 pi by 5 means what it is? 108 degree. See here, 108 degree, it does not belongs to our principal value branch, minus pi by 2 to pi by 2. See, it's clear. So first basic thing is we have to check whether it belongs to our principal value branch or not. So how we should start this problem? See here, what is given here? Sine inverse of sine 3 pi by 5. So here first step is, see, 3 pi by 5, that means 108 degree, that does not belongs to, see, this minus pi by 2 comma pi by 2. So problem is here, this does not belongs to our principal value branch, so we have to reduce this 3 pi by 5. Okay, so continue the next step here. So consider that sine inverse of sine, so you can write it in radian measure or I can write it in degree measure. Okay, sine inverse of sine of this. So what I should do here is sine inverse of, see here, sine of see here, 108 degree. So we can write this 108 degree. So this can be, so here ratio should not be changed here. So see here, 180 minus, so that becomes 180 minus theta, means it lies in second quadrant, and sine will be positive and ratio will not change. Okay, so pi 180 minus, so what we will write here? (180 minus), so we can write this as pi minus, see, 2 pi by 5, or we can write pi minus, say, we can write this as 72 degree. See, 180 minus 72, I will get what? 108 degree. So what I should write in the next step here is sine inverse, see, 180 minus theta, that's what I do. 180 minus theta means it lies in second quadrant, ratio will not change, so I will be getting only sine of, see, 72 degree. I hope it's clear. 180 minus 72 lies in second quadrant, I will get the angle as 72 degree. So I will write this step in the next page. See, I can take this as what I got, sine inverse of sine of 72 degree. This is now I can write this as, see, 72 degree or 2 pi by 5. Now this belongs to our principal value branch. That's why I told in the beginning it's not so easy. So you can write 72 degree or 2 pi by 5. Now it belongs to our interval. So this is the solution for first problem, sine inverse of sine 3 pi. First we have to check whether it belongs to our interval or not. If it does not belong to our interval, then we have to reduce that so that it belongs to our interval. So let us take up the second one here. See what is the second problem here. See here, sine inverse of sine 3 pi. Okay, once this has been asked, so here cos inverse of cos. See here, cos inverse of given as cos of 13 pi by 6 is given. So we cannot write this as 13 pi by 6. This is wrong. Okay, why? See, let us do this. See here, 13 pi by 6 is given inside the bracket. So 13 pi by 6 means, I think it is 390 degree. Okay, this 390 degree. So here, therefore 13 pi by 6 does not belongs to what? What is the range of cos inverse x, or what is the principal value branch of cos inverse x? We know that 0 to pi or 0 to 180. See, this is 390 degree. Our principal value branch was 0 180 degree. So it does not belongs to this interval. So we have to reduce this one also. So that we can write it as, here 13 pi by 6 does not belongs to our interval. Therefore we have to reduce this. So consider, so I will consider that one here. So we have to write this first one, then I will consider that problem here. Consider cos inverse of 390 degree. You can do it in radian measure also. So I am writing in degree measure. See, cos of, see, 390. So 390 degree means, how I can write that one? So I can write that as 360 degree plus, so what is the remaining here? 30 degree. 360 degree plus 30 degree. So 360 plus theta, it lies in first quadrant. So in first quadrant we know all the trigonometric ratios are positive, and ratio also does not change because it is 360. So what I will be getting, cos inverse of, say I should write this one, cos remains cos only, cos 30 degree. See, cos inverse of cos 30 degree. I hope this is clear for you. So cos inverse of cos 30 means what I should write in the next step? So that is cos inverse of cos 30 degree means I get what? 30 degree. So 30 degree or pi by 6. Of course it belongs to, now it belongs to our interval 0 to pi or 0 to 180. So this should be our answer. So you should not write 13 pi by 6 blindly. So it should be within this interval. Okay, this is about second problem. So let us go for see, observe here. So first one is over, second one is over. Now I am taking this third one, tan inverse of tan of 7 pi by 6. First you observe carefully here, 7 pi by 6. So see here, 7 pi by 6. So 7 pi by 6 means, so what is the angle? 210 degree, of course, but tan inverse is given. So tan inverse means here 210 degree does not belongs to. So what was the principal value branch for tan inverse? That should remember. So as I told in my first class itself, so that does not belongs to open interval, minus pi by 2 to pi. See here, it is 210 degree. So it does not belongs to our open interval. So we have to reduce that one. So let us consider that and do it here. So tan inverse of, see, tan inverse of tan of 210 degree. So that I should convert here, tan inverse of, so this is very simple, tan of, so I should write this bracket here. Tan of, see 210 means ratio should not be changed here. So I can write that as 180 plus 30. 180 plus 30. So 180 plus 30 is 210 degrees. See here 180 plus theta. See 180 plus theta. It is in third quadrant. In third quadrant, tan is positive and ratio does not change. So what I can write in the next step? Tan of. So it should be what? Tan remains tan only. I will get the angle tan 30. See here. Tan inverse. It is inverse. Tan inverse of tan 30. So that will be what? 30 degree. Clear? See, I got what? That is 30 degree, or it is pi by 6. Now it belongs to open interval minus pi by 2 to pi by 2. So this is called as principal value of the given function. So in this way we have to solve the problems. So let us continue the remaining problems in the next class.